Hey guys, how's it going? I hope y'all are staying safe and are doing well up there. Well, I'm so sorry for my absence on YouTube. I know it has been such a hot minute since I uploaded my last video. The reason for that is this summer I'm taking two summer courses. One is second language acquisition and the other one is TESOL methodology, if anyone cares about my courses. And then I'm also doing some prep work for my upcoming research. So I'm gonna do an I'm gonna do a case study on online pronunciation tutoring in the fall semester. So I am just getting some paperwork done for now to get the IRB approval, all that good stuff. And then I am also doing some tutoring to just get the experience in and also collect some data for me to be more at ease when I actually conduct the real study in the fall. That's my update, just a little brief update for those who might care about my channel and my videos. By the way, I love you to death. Thank you so much for your support. I feel so happy when I think of you. And then the other thing is, the reason why I'm filming this video is it just occurred to me about the relationship between self-esteem and also obsession. I know a lot of people might have experienced this phrase where one way or another, where they might have this obsession over somebody, certain somebody. It could be a friend, it could be a crush, it could be somebody that you haven't even met in person, you don't even know in person, but you just somehow have this obsession over them. And the person that you have this obsession over usually might be somebody that you initially have this admiration towards, and also you might look up to. But then this kind of emotions can turn toxic real fast. It can become envy and also even hatred and even grudge. And this is where I feel like the discussions can come in. So for some, despite the fact that they might have this obsession over somebody, they might also have some other stuff going on, like side projects for themselves that they can work on actually. So eventually, they might get over this phrase by working hard on themselves and obtain some sort of achievements through their own hard work so that their self-esteem got boosted. They feel like more recognized and accepted, mostly by themselves because they have this elevated self-esteem, and then they can successfully just move on with their life. But then for the others, they might find it extraordinarily more difficult for them to get over this phrase and move on with their life because they might not have the equal opportunities to have this self-introspection and also self-improvement, so that they got stuck in that phrase, in that desperate position. So when it actually happens to you, how can you deal with it and then just help yourself? For me, I've definitely struggled with the same issue, and I don't believe that I won't encounter it ever again. But here's my take. Here's my experience as to how to cope with it. So for a starter, if this is somebody that you have access to, instead of being super fixated on their successes, achievements that you're so envious of that you want to come up with myriads of ways to tear them down, try to build yourself up by tapping into your proximity with that person. Try to just reach out and ask for advice or suggestions that they find particularly helpful in their own journey, and also try to be humble about this whole situation. I mean, there's a reason that they are somebody that you look up to, because they have something that you don't have yet that made them successful in your eyes or made them somebody that caught your attention. So just take advantage of that. And if they're super rude about it, then you will have this adequate reason to believe that they're not somebody that worth your obsession. And also, if they're just nonchalant about it, it's the same. No big deal. Just pretend as if you've never reached out. There's literally no cause of it. And then if they can, for the most part, I believe they will respond and give you some useful suggestions that you can actually use in your own journey of bettering yourself. That's a win-win situation. And then your relationship with that person might actually be enhanced by you reaching out and being friendly and also being humble all the time. People want to feel needed, and they want to be asked good questions. So try to do that. It will be a really pleasant experience. All it takes is for you to just step out of your comfort zone a little bit, but just battle that slight cognitive distress a little bit, It's super easy once you've successfully break that first step, once you've made that initiative. The second point that I want to point out is you can't really replicate anyone's success. You can't replicate anyone's life. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't really matter what you do, you cannot live the exact same life as them. So that gives you even more opportunities to explore your path, to explore your different successes in different fields. And that means you don't have to feel like you are so inadequate or so inferior just because you don't get the same opportunities as the people that you are obsessed over, because you aren't going to get the same exact opportunities. I mean, just be original. Well, it's going to be a really rewarding process to find your own success in life and also to work hard to be unique in your own success. And the third thing that I want to point out is sometimes these obsessions can be pathological. Sometimes these negative emotions can worsen into something even darker. So don't be afraid to seek for professional help. Not only can they provide useful, really, really great suggestions that can open your eyes and offer you different perspectives that actually makes you hit this epiphany and feel a lot better, but they also studied countless of years in school just to know what they're talking about. So there's a reason why so many people are seeking for professional help, because they actually helps. So those are the suggestions or the, I don't know, solutions that I have for people that might struggle with this problem and want to listen to some advice. If you want to have some sort of discussions with me, just feel free to leave a comment below. And please stay safe out there, wear a mask, and also practice social distancing. And I love you. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.